I'm up here in Canada, about an hour north of Toronto. So what I was looking to get out of this is, for the first time in 20 years, we're actually doing some marketing where it seems kind of funny. We want to shrink our client base, but with a more specific type of client. So, a few things we were looking for and what we were hoping to get was just to have that content available, right? So we plan on doing weekly videos starting in April. And obviously we've got a year worth of videos there. But also we were looking for something that created that consistency in messaging. And I think the sketches really do that, right? Whether you see the sketch in a billboard, one of our postcards, in an ad, on a website, the sketches are what connect each step of the process for us. And we're looking for that to create some more cogent or inline messaging instead of being all over the map and jumping over. So it's kind of the tie that binds everything together from marketing to planning.
Super interesting. And the billboard idea, like I've been telling people that I first saw one of the sketches on a billboard in Texas, and the firm that put it up, I went there to speak and they drove me out to it. I tried to climb the thing to get up on the top, and I was next to the freeway, and they decided I think they had a compliance person with them. They're like, no, you're not allowed to climb that thing. So, but anyway, the idea of billboards, my point is there's a lot of things we can do creatively with images. And we'll talk about this later, but the consistent message idea, the consistent look and feel. So remember, one of the things you can do under the license is rework these. So I'm not suggesting this necessarily, but I'm just saying if for some reason you feel like you would like them graphically designed so that they fit in with whatever look and feel you're trying to accomplish. Sometimes the sketches can feel like flip-flops with a business suit on. Sometimes, right? I happen to like that. I happen to lean into that, but I can see a legitimate reason why that may not fit with branding. Well, you can hand all 52 of these to your designer and say, hey, create consistent look and feel of these exact images. That reworking of them is covered under the license, right? So again, I'm not necessarily suggesting it. I'm simply saying you're allowed to do that. And that idea of consistent look and feel, I think, is really smart. And if you use the sketches hand-drawn as they are, you're exactly right. You've got a consistent 52 weeks look and feel built into a box for you. Is this thing on? Great. Yeah, it looks like this thing's on. Listen, my name's Carl. And I want to give you a big, giant, empathetic hug. Because here's some things we know. Being a financial advisor, you didn't learn how to write. You didn't learn how to do marketing. Nobody told you even you had to do it, but of course you do. If the people, I'm pointing out the window, if the people out there are ever going to find out about the amazing work you do, we have to do this crazy thing called marketing. And guess what? The only kind of marketing that works for financial advisors is content marketing. Oh no, that means you need to write things and come up with content. Like, dude, nobody told me about that. Like, I know how to use a calculator. Creating content is hard. That's why we put together Volume 1 and Volume 2. Volume 1 is sold out. Volume 2, there are still some seats left. I'm not going to tell you any more about it, except that it solves your marketing problem. It's 52 weeks of marketing in a box for you. It's actually in a beautiful content library, but 52 weeks of marketing in a box. I'm not telling you anymore. Click the link below to learn more. Cheers, my friends.